Last winter, helped by healthy snowfall, the ski resort of Saint-Lary in the French Pyrenees sold 600,000 ski passes, bringing in around $16 million. Not bad for a small resort, but the industry is on a tricky slope. Hiking the price of lift passes, already close to $40 a day in these tight economic times, is not an option. The solution: make the most of the resort in the summer. Just 10% of Western Europeans go skiing each year, and in fact that number is going down. So right now, ski resorts have to look for new business opportunities elsewhere. The local authorities have invested close to $80 million here over the past decade. The lifts are a large fixed cost that have to be maintained, so it makes sense to use that asset in the off-season.
Being open all year is a necessity for us because we have an economy to keep busy. It's always difficult for seasonal staff to work for just a ski season and find an apartment for 4 months, and then have to find work on the coast during the summer. So if we can offer them jobs over winter and summer, then they stay here and contribute to the local economy, and that helps keep the valley live.
And that's exactly what they've done, creating a bike park using the same red and black runs skiers blast along in winter. Since the park opened 2 years ago, the number of summer bikers has doubled to 15,000. Not a huge number, but still enough to bring in an extra $200,000.
It's obvious in the current economic crisis, we see the number of clients we have melt. We are facing difficult market conditions, and we must diversify our activities to make up for the shortfall in winter. As the number of visitors fluctuate wildly, so does revenue.
The other asset ski resorts have is the magnificent scenery. This one is no exception, and its steep and fast-flowing rivers are a natural fit for whitewater rafting. Not only another revenue stream, but also a great way of providing year-round job security to some of the 1,200 seasonal workers and stabilizing the local economy at the same time. Before, many staff would leave for summer work on the coast, and a sizable proportion don't come back.
It is essential to have a summer sports activity to do, because it's difficult to stay here all year round. Generally, everyone has something else that they can fall back on when the ski season ends.
It's not just extreme sports that bring home the bacon. This rare breed black pig farm is a surprisingly popular tourist attraction on the outskirts of town. Visitors tour the farm, learning about the breed before sampling and hopefully buying some pricey ham. It's a new form of ecotourism, especially popular with urban families, and shows visitors another side of mountain life.
People have far more time in the summer. The room is not the same as during a week of ski. Now they take their time and want to discover a different aspect of life here.
A week skiing will set a family back around €3,000. Summer visitors spend significantly less. Even though the total number of tourists is the same for summer and winter, the 4-month ski season generates 80% of the town's $90 million revenue. The key challenge is to get off-season tourists to spend both more money and time here.
We want tourists to discover our station over the summer because we have a lot to show them, whether it's cultural, sports or food tasting. There is a lot to do, but people just don't know it yet, and we have to get that message out.
It's worth remembering that even when the snow begins to fall and families head to the mountains, there's often at least one person that can't stand the slopes. In fact, 15% never even strap on a pair of skis, preferring spas or health treatments instead. It seems whatever the season, the more a resort can offer, the more attractive and prosperous its future will be.